Welcome to NCMPR in Washington, D.C. What's your name, the school you represent, and what do you look most forward to being here in Washington?
Yeah, so my name is Chelsea Hayes. I am the Marketing Communications Specialist at New Mexico State University Alamogordo. We are one of the two-year community colleges under the NMSU system. What I'm looking forward to here in D.C. with NCMPR, I think every year that I have the privilege to be here is just the connections and also the opportunity to just learn something that I didn't know before, right? And I get really excited when I get to meet people who it's their first conference, right? Because their minds are just like, we don't know what to expect, you know? So getting to talk to them and say, okay, well, how'd you get to higher ed? Have you been in higher ed this whole time, you know? Or did you graduate from a community college? Like, I love hearing the stories.
Talking about the stories, how did you find your way into the community college marketing world?
Yeah, so definitely I always tell people, I'm like, higher ed found me. I loved my undergraduate experience. I didn't go to a community college. I went to a 4-year, but I loved it so much. And, you know, I never thought, oh yeah, I'll probably end up working for it. So through that, you know, I had the opportunity to come to New Mexico, and then got this job, and I've just never left.
What do you love most about working for a community college?
The people, because one thing that is absolutely true, community is in the name, right?
Yes.
So you do see people from almost every walk of life, whether it is they are a mom or it's a dad, you know, and they have kids and, you know, they're like, well, you know what, I just want to better my life, you know, or it's, you know, the students that get to be a part of the dual credit programs or dual enrollment programs. And they get to see like, okay, yeah, in high school, I can take college classes. And then you see them at 18, you know, getting their high school diploma and their associate at the same time.
Crazy.
It is. Yeah. And it's amazing.
Education opens doors. I love community colleges. I went through it myself. So
amazing. Yeah.
Made a big difference. Is there a recent project that you're particularly proud of?
So it's actually one that I'm working on now that I'm so excited to see it come together. I am doing a dual credit billboard campaign. And it was interesting because our president was like, well, we don't really want to keep permanent things. How do we make it evergreen? And I was like, don't worry. That's the first thing I think when we do a vinyl billboard. How do we make it evergreen? So the campaign is start smart. Call us at NMSUA to start, you know, or it's like, you know, I started at NMSUA and they started out as a freshman, you know, in high school. So it's pushing that messaging that I'm most excited to see. But it's also putting that question out there of like, what does it mean to start smart, you know? What does it mean to start at NMSU Alamogordo? So
let's say you had an unlimited budget. What would be the dream campaign that you would be working on?
Unlimited budget? Oh my gosh, we'd be everywhere. We'd be on a billboard. We'd be on the TVs, you know, the streaming platforms. We are on the radio, which is great, you know. But I would do a lot of those things. Why? Because your messaging speaks in places you least expect, right? Because sometimes it is like I'm binging the show on Netflix or, you know, Peacock, whatever it is, and they see this ad and it's like, oh, you know, it just gets to stop them to think. So
Since starting at the community college marketing level, what is the impact that you were most proud of?
I would say it's just helping the college really identify what its brand story is and brand voice. Because when I came in, I mean, they didn't have a marketing person for a while. Close to about 2 to 3 years, they didn't have somebody. So going in and just saying, okay, I appreciate the work that some of y'all did, you know, but let's bring it back so it's cohesive, right? Let's bring it back so it all flows together. So being able to do that in about 1.5 years was, as a team of one.
Congratulations, Chelsea. Great job. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You too.